rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Fatima Sufi. If you're new here, please, you're welcome with open arms. Don't forget at the end of the video to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And if you're here with me, welcome back. Remember to like, share, and also comment, inshallah binillah. So today's video, we are going to talk about toxic friendship and how you can distance yourself from toxic people. For example, I know sometimes we do have that feeling that says this person is not good for us, this person is just toxic, but we do not want to accept it ourselves. We feel like, you know, they can change, we can change them, and you feel like, oh, this person will change, I can make them change. You can never make anyone change their character. You can make someone change their habit, like maybe they have that bad habit, you can make them change, okay? But you cannot make someone's character change. I hope we're getting each other, okay? You cannot make someone's character change to your liking, okay? So you take them as they are. If you feel like they're toxic to you, you distance yourself. Okay, how do we get to know this person is a toxic person to you? Let's start. For example, do you have that type of friend for that when you have like an improvement to your life, like when you want to do something, you want to like if you want to do maybe change your diet, live a healthy life, or you want to start a business, or you just want to do something that brings improvement towards you as a person? Well, if the person is a toxic friend, they don't want you to improve yourself in any way. Like they don't want you to have a better life than them. They don't want them, like they don't want you to get above them, because the minute you live a better life, you'll realize that they are dragging you behind. So what you do is you move on and you realize, and they don't want that. So what they do is they give you a negative response, like, oh, don't do that, you know, it's not good for you, trust me, I tried it and it did not help me. It never helps. Good, like change is never good, you know, trust me, it's risky, it's not good for you, just stay where you are happy, you're good. Like, how do they know you're happy? If personally you decided to do something, meaning you want to improve something in your life, that means you're not satisfied where you are at the moment, and you feel like there's something more you can do to fulfill you, right? But they don't want that. They don't want that. All they want is anything that concerns you and your improvement is a no for them. Anything that concerns them and their improvement is a yes, and it's a go. Like they would want you to support them, okay? But if they need any activity when it comes to you, but they want you to be positive and optimistic when it comes to them. So to me, that's being double-faced. I don't know about you, but to me, it's like no, 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 no. Why don't you want me to improve myself, and yet you want to improve yourself and you want me to support you? That is the number one red sign of a toxic friend. You know, they don't want you to improve, they don't want you to move forward from where you are at the moment. They want you to stay there so that they can keep misusing your kindness. Okay, speaking of kindness, the second part now comes in. They're always there when it benefits them. Do you have that type of friend that when you want something from them, they're normally like they are unavailable when you want something from them, and when they want something from you, they expect you to be available 24/7 to their call? Okay, I'm not saying even financially or anything. Sometimes you just need emotional support, like you need someone to talk to, someone to tell you, okay, it's going to be okay, just calm down and relax and breathe. You know, you really want a friend that you can run to when you need help, isn't it? Like when you need emotional support. But now the problem is they're normally not available, or they'll tell you something that will even piss you even more, that will make you mad, that will make you hate yourself, make you feel unworthy. Okay, might be feeling a bit down. Okay, maybe you had an argument, and then now you need a friend to talk to. Like you feel bad what you did, like maybe the response you gave. For example, let's use like you fought with your spouse, you had an argument because it was those type of days that you're just down, okay? And then you felt bad after that for the way you talked to him. And then you needed that friend. Rather than telling you, a good friend will calm you down, tell you to breathe and ask you what you said, and they try to rectify and try to help you apologize. But that toxic friend will just be negative immediately. They'll be like, why are you staying there? Why are you even there? Pack your bags and leave. You're beautiful, you're this, you're that. Mind you, this person is happy where they are, like they're married, they are okay with their spouse. You don't know, maybe they fight or whatever. But whatever happens, she will never leave her home for anything. But for you, she wants you to break your home and go. That is a red flag. A person who just is negative from the word go, like when you tell them, well, I slept the wrong way, they're like, leave that bed. I did this, don't do it. I did that. Like they're always negative. They have nothing positive to say, nothing. You might buy this beautiful makeup that you've loved, like these lashes and everything there. You want to flaunt. The person will be like, nah, I don't like this person. You just buy maybe a mascara, or you buy maybe henna or anything, okay? They'll be negative. They'll be like, it doesn't look good on you. It might look good on me though. And then they start taking it. You see how it looks good on me? And then you just feel, well, maybe it kind of does look good on you, so you can take it. But deep down, they have lowered your self-esteem. You're like, I want to do this. I want to start being a public speaker or blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, who's going to listen to you? I mean, with this face. You are my friend. You're supposed to support me, for heaven's sake. You're supposed to tell me, go. If that something is not harming me and you know very well it's good for me, as a friend, I think you should be more supportive. I don't know. For me, I think a person should be more supportive. If something is good for me and it's an improvement to my life and I am becoming a better me by doing whatever I've decided to do, I think I should get support. Okay? And another thing is, a friend who kind of like smiles, oh yeah, you're good, blah blah blah. We have those friends who just smile at you, and then the next minute, whatever you told them is everywhere in town. Like you even wonder, whoa, words do like transfer that fast. I never knew. That is a toxic friend. A friend who is only there for the stories, who's only there, like they're always there to get the like juicy gossip. Okay? And then sometimes you find that person who doesn't talk about, like they don't want to listen to your problem. They always want you to listen to their problem and have a solution for it. I don't know if it's just me, but wallahi, I think there are so many people out there who just are there when it benefits them. Like, for example, I have a problem and I'm like, I want to share with you. They'll be like, whoa, Ebungo, wait, you know what has happened to me? And you're like, I'm the one who called you. I'm the one who's crying. I'm the one who's breaking down. I'm the one who needs that support. And you're the one who wants to talk about your problems. That's a bit selfish, don't you think? It's a bit selfish, don't you think? That when you have a problem and you're crying and you're breaking down and you call me and I'm there, like I'm listening, it's going to be okay, no problem, what do you need, can I come over, can I do this? Even sometimes you don't go over, just a text or a phone call calms you down. But I'm there, and I'm there, like I am there for you. Why are you not there for me? Like, why do I have to always listen to your problem and solve your problem, and I cannot solve my problem and you can't help me solve my problem? So I solve your problem and I solve my own problem by myself. I have two problems to solve. That's unfair, don't you think? So that is a toxic friend. You just distance yourself. So that is a toxic friend. My dear, I would advise you to stay away, as like, I don't know, as far as you can. Just push them away, like distance yourself from all the toxic they bring to your life, because all they bring is problems upon problems upon problems that you're solving, and you have your own to solve. So who's gonna solve yours when you're busy solving someone else's problem every single minute, 24/7 of your life? You also have a life. You also need somebody to listen to. You also need someone to talk to apart from your family, apart from your spouse. That is how humans are made. Okay? We need our one friend who's there. We need our one friend who's just a call away. Okay? It's good to be that friend, but sometimes you also need to be there. You also need to be like the person that another person can listen to. Okay, you also need somebody to be there for you, somebody to listen to you, somebody to give you opinion, positive one, somebody to support you, somebody to suggest what you can do, like their own opinion, and then you can like with your opinion and their opinion, and you take the good and you throw away the bad. Okay, but now if you have like a friend, you're always there for them and they are never there for you. Never. Whenever you have a problem, it's like, I'm sorry, but the person you're calling is not available. Does that make sense to you? Doesn't that person sound like a toxic person to you? Like the person is just not receiving your calls, or when they receive, they pretend as if they're busy. Oh, hi, how are you? And then you're like, oh, I'm going through something. Oh, I am sorry, but I'm going through something right now, or I'm doing blah blah blah. Can we talk later? What? It doesn't happen like, okay, people do get busy. Don't get me wrong. But when it happens every minute, every second that you have a problem, they like disappear into thin air. Come on, you're a human. Ask yourself any question. That person is a toxic person. I'm telling you now. Keep them away from your life, from your family. Just keep them away for you to get that peace of mind. Because you cannot keep on solving other people's problems and your problems are kept unsolved. And you get to solve them yourself. Like, who's solving your problems? Who's giving you that mental support that you need, that you so badly need? Who's there for you when you're sitting down and you are going mad and you're like, what am I doing wrong? And sometimes you're doing something wrong. Sometimes you're the one who is, for example, if you're married and you're the one who is so mean to your spouse and you need a rain check, like you need to be told the truth, what black and white, like, see, you're on the wrong and you need to change. Who's going to tell you that? If you have that toxic friend who's always telling you to leave, to pack and leave, how many houses will you clean? How many bags will you pack when you have that kind of person in your life? And they're still there with their spouse, still strong, still working on their family and their problems. Who's giving you that mental support that you need? Who's giving it to you? Don't you see the person is toxic? Like, how many bags will you pack? How many homes will you break? For you to realize that, whoa, wait, this person is not doing any good being in my life. They're not giving me any good advice. All they're doing is just being negative every single minute. Okay? So, sometimes when you're befriending someone, you normally ask yourself, like, are they good? And what kind of change do they bring to my life? Do they bring positive change? They're all welcome. Their door is open for them. Do they bring negative change? Do they give you that positive vibe, in your life? Do they make you a better you? Then they are welcome. Welcome them in your life. But if they're not creating a better you in a beautiful environment, they're just creating low self-esteem, anger issues, you being like you're locking heads with your spouse or your family or other friends. This person is toxic. I don't know who needs to hear this. This person is toxic. Keep them away from your life for you to have that peace of mind, for you to be a better you, if I may put it that way, for you to understand. Don't get me wrong, sometimes those type of people that are toxic, they are those people who you feel like they are hyping the life of your life, and they are the fun type of people to be around. But you are sacrificing your mental peace of mind because of fun. because you want to have that type of vibe, in your life. No, 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 no. You can find better fun things to do with people that really, really want the best for you, people that care for you. Okay, I always said your spouse is your best friend, but if you need an extra friend, have that person who is positive, a person that brings good to you. Just like stay away, keep them away in as much as you possibly can, because my dear sister, I'm telling you this, or brother, whoever needs to hear this today, that whatever you do today, like any step that you want to take today, you should take it with someone who really cares, someone who really wants the best for you, someone who is supportive enough to tell you from the good and the bad, not always the bad side. Someone can tell you the consequences, like the cons and pros of something that you want to do. That is a good friend. There's no harm in telling me the cons and pros, and then I get to decide if I can do it, but not putting me down immediately and telling me no, it's not good for you. You're not going to look good in this type of dress. You're not like thin enough. You're not petite enough. You're not curvy enough. All that, whatever. You're not light skinned enough. You're not that, or blah blah blah. This makeup doesn't look good on you. Just give me the pros and cons of me doing whatever I want to do at that minute, whatever I've decided to do for myself, and then I get to decide. I get to decide what I want, what I'm comfortable with. Okay? So I'm going to end this video here. So what I'm going to tell you is this: always choose the type of friends that you bring into your life by asking yourself, do they bring any positivity to my life? Do they make a better me? Do they change my do they make a better me? Do they create this environment that is so beautiful that I personally would want to be in? Do they give me that type of support that I need to move forward, to climb the ladder? Or they just pull me down every single minute to an extent I just keep on going backwards, not a step forward. Like, I don't take any step forward, I'm always taking a step back because of them. If that friend of yours right now is like that, hit the delete button and distance yourself. Okay? So do they create that type of environment that I would want to, that I feel safe, that I can be myself? Or do they always just pull me down and just give me negative upon negative upon negative? Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not a friend. That's a friend. That's a person who's just there for their own benefit and to know how well you are doing, so that they can keep on crushing you and crushing you. Okay? So don't give them the benefit of the doubt. Do not let them crush you. You can do better. Move on, like move forward, be yourself. Always try and be a better you. Always try to work on you and find people who can help you with that, not people who want to show the worst of you to the world. So I will leave you with that, inshallah, bi'idhnillah. If I've left anything and you would feel like you want to add some, please do comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share with your family and friends, inshallah bi'idhnillah, and you can share to anyone you feel like needs to hear this. Let's grow together as a family. You're all welcome and feel at home, inshallah. Until the next video, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.